Wednesday show. Wednesday show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 854th episode of the Wednesday show. Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve, 2025, going into 2026. We are coming to you guys live today from Epcot, where for the next hour, we're going to be kind of checking out what things they have here at Epcot to celebrate the new year. As you can hear in the background, there is tons of parties going on. I am by the character party right now. I'm hoping the characters come back out. They just went in literally 30 seconds before I went live. So I'm hoping that if I sit here and talk long enough, they will return in a minute or two. We got another party up here with an actual band. We got 3 more parties out in World Showcase as well. So overall, it's a crazy atmosphere. It's a fun atmosphere. It's a packed atmosphere. This is the slow section of all of Epcot today. The rest of the park, it took me about 20 minutes to get from one country to another earlier. So we will probably not be hitting everything today, but we'll be going around and having a good old time. So let's do this thing. Also, looks like some more people just hopped on. We're coming to you guys live from Epcot on New Year's Eve to check out all the different activities going on. So we are going to start here. Oh, the characters are back out. Perfect. This is where I've spent a good chunk of my night. So they've got dance music everywhere in the park, but this is the only spot where you can actually find characters too. So I've just been having a great time over here, just dancing with the characters. So they have been rotating out the characters a lot. We've had Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Phineas, Ferb, and that's all I've seen so far. Looks like Phineas and Ferb are gone. We might have to dance to get up to them. This will also most likely be the fastest that any of my videos ever get copyright claimed. So this is not the busiest of the parties, but it's my personal favorite. I've gone by 3 of them today, and this has been my favorite one so far. Hello to those of you guys who are just coming on right now. We are coming to you live from Epcot for New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone, or Happy New Year to everyone out there. Some of you out there may already be in the year 2026, which is crazy. Because I do know that we have a lot of people who are overseas that watch my show. I just think maybe you guys are still out partying, but maybe not. Hopefully you guys are asleep in 2026. But if you are coming to us in the chat room for the year 2026, let me know. What's the future like? Is it cool? So unlike most days, as you can hear in the background, we got the song September playing right now, which the only time you can ever hear this on a regular day would be on Guardians of the Galaxy. So they do have multiple DJ spots set up, like the one that we were just at up here, where they have multiple DJ spots along with a band that's up here. They had two bands actually up here earlier, and they are switching out. So one will play for half an hour, and then the other one comes out and they play on a different stage in the same section. We'll head up there right now. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. All right, so we will head up here to this van. So we're going to be going live for about an hour here. Just kind of walking around and taking a look at the stuff. And then I'm going to be filming the fireworks. So tomorrow morning, we'll be posting that video for you guys to watch. Mainly because I was afraid that it's going to be... I'm afraid that we might not get good reception with that. All right, so up here we got La Calle. Now, La Calle is a band that does perform here at Epcot almost nightly. So in addition to La Calle over here, they also had a band over here that was performing earlier. The band that was over here was really good. When I say band, it was literally just the guy and a girl singing. They were singing Purple Rain by Prince. But they were really good. I sat there and I watched them for 2 songs. So to also give you kind of an idea of how busy the park is, if you were getting in line for almost every attraction right now, with 2.5 hours left until the new year, you will not watch the fireworks. You will be in line when the fireworks are going on. Which is kind of a so it kind of pulls my in because this fireworks show is my favorite fireworks show that Disney currently does. It's my second favorite after Wishes. Well, this one they do a special countdown where they celebrate all the other countries around World Showcase and the times that they celebrate the New Year as well. Also, if we see a monorail went by right before we started the broadcast. Where are we at right now? 8 minutes in. So it actually might be going out within the next 2-3 minutes here. So for today only, they have it so the lighting underneath the monorail is like flickering like confetti. It's kind of cool. Hello everybody. Happy New Year to everyone just joining us. If you couldn't tell from the giant projection of the word Epcot there, we are currently at Epcot. So like I said earlier, this is the slowest section of Epcot. Once we start getting up to World Showcase, it is going to become pure chaos. And if you ever come to Epcot and drive to Epcot on New Year's Eve, this is Brent Dodge's tips for you. I'll actually give you a few of my New Year's tips because I feel like I've always had a great time in New Year's Eve, and I think part of it is because I, don't go in with huge expectations of I'm going to get a lot of rides done. I mainly come for the fireworks. But number one is if you park in the Epcot parking lot on New Year's Eve, it takes up to 2 hours. Like, no joke. 2 hours and 15 minutes is the longest time I've ever waited to get out of that parking lot on New Year's Eve. So what I always do is I park at Hollywood Studios, and then I walk from Hollywood Studios over to Epcot along the boardwalk. And then when I leave, by the time I get over to Hollywood Studios closes at midnight tonight. So by the time I get over there, it's been closed for an hour, and usually the parking lot is pretty empty. So it makes life a lot easier on the way out. Number two, if you gotta go to the bathroom and you have long lines pretty much at all the bathrooms, the ones behind Figment, always empty. Always empty. Oh man, look at all the people waiting for the fireworks. My thought was, as soon as we finish this broadcast today, I'm going to be staking my spot. I would like to be right here. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to go around the World Showcase this way. And that way, by the time we finish the broadcast, I can be right around this area. Look at all the spotlights in the air. Wow. We are at Epcot. Actually, this is so much slower right here than it was earlier today. It is getting really cold for Florida. I'm currently wearing 5 layers of shirts, but I'm still wearing shorts, don't worry. Because I refuse to wear pants. Oh, here comes that monorail. Isn't that cool? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, so earlier, oh, you know why it might be empty right now? So earlier, in order to get from Mexico to here, they were only allowing people to go backstage of Mexico. And they had to walk around Mexico and around Test Track backstage, which is really cool. I will do that next week 4 times during the Dopey Challenge. But at the same time, I just love always when you can go backstage. And it's kind of nicer when you're not running backstage because you can kind of take it in a little bit more. Yeah, that's really cool with the spotlights behind him. Okay, so in addition to the tips about bathrooms and stuff like that, so if you go onto the app makes Epcot look like a very scary place. So for instance, earlier it was a 4.5 hour wait, no joke, 4.5 hour wait for Guardians of the Galaxy. And I walked by. Test Track was a 3.5 hour wait. Soarin' was a 2 hour wait. Frozen Ever After was a 2.5 hour wait. So it looks scary, but at the same time, what they don't advertise on the app is wait times for the shows. So what I've done today is I've done Awesome Planet. I did Journey of Water inspired by Moana. It's a walkthrough. I did Sea Base. You can just walk through Sea Base, take a look at the fish out there. I did the Disney and Pixar Shorts Film Festival. In addition to that, you got Reflections of China over in China. You've got Impressions Say France going on over in France. You've got Oh Canada. You've got the American Adventure. So there's a lot of different things that are here, and they all kind of help fill up a good portion of your time, and you're still getting entertained. So there's a party going on over at Italy right now. There's a party up in China. We're going to go to the China one first. They'll make our way to Italy. They'll make our way to Japan. I don't know if they've got one going on over at the American Adventure right now. We'll actually see what the wait times looks like over by China as well, or by Japan. Because that's a great place to watch the fireworks from too. I do like the music tonight too. Got some Jackson 5 here. So like I said, if you're not watching live, there's the chance that maybe this video will just be completely blocked from YouTube. Because it's just one song after another. I was turning into the busier spots here. We still have kind of an open path here. This is very surprising to me, considering what was going on earlier. looks like they're not even letting people go backstage anymore. So I'm wondering if maybe, I wonder if the park did clear out a little bit because of the weather. Or they did have fireworks at 9:30 tonight too. They did the usual Luminous show earlier, which I think kind of helps clear people out too. That's China. See the fire popping up? That's the China dance party. I posted a short of that earlier. There you go. You can pass all these little walkers. There's this taped off for the fireworks. A lot of people waiting for fireworks already. I have done that before though too, so I can't judge them. I love all the spotlights in the air. Yeah, so the music's playing all over Epcot. They have a DJ that is set up over by Spaceship Earth. He's in charge of, no, it was a girl. She's in charge of all the music that's playing throughout the walk areas. Every now and then you'll hear her speak, but it's not very often. And then they also have the band that we saw, the DJ that we saw over with the characters. We're also going to have 3 more DJs up here. Alright, this is our next stop. It's going to be right up here. I do feel bad for these cast members. If you look in the middle, you'll just see tons of wands directing the traffic, making sure everyone's staying on the right hand side of the thing. They do have this tape on the ground here. Alright, we're gonna try to get up and start the dance party. So they have fire, they also have this dragon in the middle, blows out smoke. We're going to do a walk all the way around the stage here. We are at Epcot at Disney World. One way only.
Where did you say to go?
So what we're gonna do is there's another. No, we'll take a left here. There's this chaos right here.
Sorry, my bad. You want to get there? Not to go up. Too much light in this window. Wake me up. Only coffee, no sugar.
Disney has done this every year since 1982. So, a lot of people I don't think realize Disney does things like this quite often. Okay, let's keep on going here. We want to get some fire shooting up here too, hopefully. dance party number 2. Let's make our way up to dance party number 3. So this one, I do think the China one's really cool because you got the dragon, you got the fire. But the only issue is the dance area is such a small area that you can't really like, someone like me, I'm not like sitting there dancing, but I like to sit there and like observe and enjoy the atmosphere, but it's always so cramped in. So we couldn't even get into the dance area. Right now, honestly, the best one in my opinion is the characters. I just think that was just so much fun. And I actually did start dancing because also like the characters are just pulling people into the dance floor. I'm like, okay, well, Goofy pulled me, and I was like, I guess I'm dancing now. And I just spent like half an hour up there with those characters because they were just so entertaining to watch. This is the easiest walk I've ever had on New Year's Eve at Epcot. I have done Epcot on New Year's Eve the majority of the year since I moved down here. I've been living down here for, this will be my 15th New Year's Eve. I have done, I did Disney's Animal Kingdom had one time only. That was going into the year 2020. I think because 2020 was such a mess that they decided, you know what, maybe we were the issue with it, and they never brought it back. But I really did like the countdown that year. That was pretty cool. It was on the Tree of Life. No fireworks because the animals. I did Disney Hollywood Studios once. It was good. It wasn't great. I've done Magic Kingdom twice. And I liked it, but I didn't love it. And Epcot is not my favorite part here, but this fireworks show that they do on New Year's Eve is without a doubt the coolest fireworks show that they currently have at Disney. And I'm not talking about like Luminous, like I like Luminous, but not talking about Luminous, but they do a special fireworks show one day only on New Year's Eve every year, and they'll start at 9, or I'm sorry, not 9, it's like it starts right now. It'll start at 11:54 tonight.
If you ever come to Dallas,
and what they'll do is unless they change it this year, but what they'll do is they'll have it so they talk about how we are close to ringing in the new year, but countries all around World Showcase have already rang in the new year, and they'll say at 9 a.m. this morning, Japan celebrated, and they'll do a little fireworks show above Japan. And they'll be like 1 hour later, China bring in the new year, and then they'll do like a little fireworks show above the China Pavilion. And they kind of go through every single one of the countries until the only ones left are the American Adventure, Canada, and Mexico, because we're all in the same time zone. And then they'll be like, but now it's our turn. And then they do this really cool fireworks show above all of Epcot. And it's just epic and massive. And the entire time you just feel your clothes vibrating because you're right there with the fireworks. Actually, this is not a bad spot for the fireworks either, right here. Oh, I might be coming back to this spot. That's not bad. Like there's one tree branch kind of in the way, but it's not bad. Now it's getting a little bit more fat here. Yeah, so I saw a thing a few years ago. I don't know if this is still true, but as of like, I want to say it was 2022, 2023, the number one visited location in the world on New Year's Eve was Epcot. Like the location with the most people coming to celebrate. Number 2 was Magic Kingdom, and then number 3 was Times Square. I could be wrong on that ordering, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I know Epcot was number 1. Alright, we're going to be our next dance party. Again, it might be very tough to get into this area. If people move. It's just pure chaos. Alright. So what I'm thinking is we will continue going around World Showcase and we'll get back up towards Canada where we were at the start of the broadcast. And we'll end it there. Yeah, so what they'll do is they'll start setting up these dance areas about 3 days beforehand. So that way anyone who, or not anyone, that way everything will be ready for New Year's Eve. What they had done in the past, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't do it this year. Just because I think it's such a cool experience to do as a Disney nerd like myself. But over here at the American Adventure Pavilion, we've got the stage, the American Gardens Theater. That's going to be where things like the Candlelight Procession was at up until yesterday. We also have things like Garden Rocks concerts are there. Got a lot of concerts. Those will be the Broadway concerts in just a few weeks. But what they've done in the past is they've actually had it so there is a dance stage up there as well. And they'll bring out a DJ and have it so you can actually go dance on the stage. And they stopped doing it 2 years ago, I want to say it was. And I was so disappointed because I'm just a nerd and I like to go places that you can't go. And just being able to go on that stage was a really cool experience. Hello, the people just joining us right now. We are coming to you guys from Epcot on this lovely New Year's Eve. Heading into the year 2026 in roughly 2 hours. Yeah, I think the weather's scaring people away. I talked to a few different people who I know who've come here before, and they kind of said that they were thinking about coming here tonight, and then they're like, oh, it's going to be really cold though. And I was like, yeah, it is going to be cold, but at the same time, it's the coolest fireworks show. You can only see it once a year in person. I was very happy that New Year's Eve had ended up on one of my days off. I'm always off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so those are my best bets of getting over here. But for years, I actually requested the New Year's Eve off every year, simply so I could come over here and watch the fireworks show. So this dance party, up until about 2 years ago, used to be a silent DJ. So you would come and they would give you earphones. And then you could go onto a website and log onto the website that the DJ was connected to. And the only way you could hear it was by going onto that thing. And it was really popular. Not as popular as this though. This is wall-to-wall people. I can't even get to my left right now. I am completely trapped in here. Oh my gosh. Now we're just gonna keep on going because I can't. There's like a wall of people on my left-hand side. Epcot is crazy. A lot of people waiting for the fireworks. I'm gonna have to find a spot soon. So what we'll do is we'll keep on. We're just gonna finish up the loop here, I'm going to find a spot over by Canada, and hopefully it will not be filled up. It was pretty empty when we were over there earlier. Like, there's no specific spot I have to be at, although this is not a bad spot either. Well, I don't like the trees right there, so. Yeah, we'll walk up that way, and then we'll end the broadcast up there, and I'll just kind of hang out for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just trying to hold down the fort and have a good spot. It's just so chaotic. It's so tough to just get around people. And it doesn't help when people stop walking in the walkways. Really? No, because but what they'll do is they'll have special things going on kind of in all areas of the park, with the exception of the actual indoor attractions. So if you're in a queue, you're in the queue, just like you usually would be, but it's going to be much longer. So they got the dance parties, they got the DJs. They also had it so if you're a vacation club owner, they had it so there was some special party going on up at the vacation club today. There's lots of people coming down the stairs, and they're going on and on about how cool it was, and I was really mad that I was not up there with the vacation club owner. Oh my gosh, people need to walk. We'll get up to this bridge up here. This bridge will be packed because that's where a lot of people like to wait for the fireworks. But I got a good feeling about the Canada area.
Tell him get a phone.
They ignore that lady's language.
Yeah, what else, Steven? What else, Steven? Come in.
So over here at Epcot, we're still holding things up. Oh, they're still on Beauty and the Beast sing-along? What? Oh, no, yeah, it should have switched over to Impressions Day France. Unless they're only doing it for the last 2 hours like they usually do. Oh, this girl's waiting at the wrong spot for fireworks. And someone rented out this area for tonight. That had a cost a few $20,000. That's insane. I don't know who had rented that out.
Yeah, right now, like everybody's working. Nobody's home.
So there were times where I come over here and I've had friends who literally would wait like 6 hours in that area down there. Fireworks. Hour and a half. And 2 hours my max. So I think we will have one more potential dance party up here. Could be wrong. They've had them before in the UK Pavilion, but not every year. And I think it would make sense for them to have one over there because otherwise you have all the dance clubs from Japan to Mexico, and then nothing really on this side of the. I hear a band over here. I wonder if it's that band that I like. There's a good cover band down here. I like this cover band a lot. I'm drawing a blank on their name right now.
Thank you all so much. We're now going to keep it going. We're going to go to my personal favorite British rock band of all time, Led Zeppelin's a song called Good Times, Bad Times.
Okay, I want to get a spot for the fireworks. We're going to keep on watching. So there was the year 2012 to 2013 New Year's Eve. Epcot started their fireworks 10 minutes late. It was funny because you could see all the fireworks going off at Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom bringing in the new year, and we were far behind. You would look at your watch, and sure enough, it was like, it's not the year yet, but it's the new year, and they just kind of failed miserably at that. Wait, we're going to wrap this up right here, though, because I'm going to go into search mode. I'm going to use the bathroom first, too, because I'm not going to be able to use the bathroom until next year. So thank you for joining us. As always, tonight's episode is sponsored by our Patreon pals. Thank you, our Patreon pals out there, for sponsoring all of our episodes in 2025. As always, remember that anything can happen if you let it. Have a very happy new year. Thank you for following along in 2025. It really means the world to me. Have a happy and safe new year, everyone. We'll see you guys all in 2026. Oh, yeah.